As DIYers, we often go through dozens of spray paint cans, and usually, once they are empty, they just go straight into the trash. But today, I'm going to show you how to save them and make them infinitely useful. You might think it's only good for the trash bin, but I'll show you how to give it a completely new purpose, capable of being reused over and over again. I take a completely empty can and use a marker to mark a spot near the top curve. I'll use my drill to make a small pilot hole, and then follow up with a step bit to widen it slightly. We need this specific hole to modify the can for its new function. Next, I hold the can upside down and press the nozzle to release any remaining pressure and residual paint into a bowl. This is a crucial safety step to ensure the can is safe to work with. Then, I pour some gasoline into a small container and use a syringe to draw it up. Leave a comment and let me know which country you are watching from. It's great that we can connect and chat from all over the world. I carefully inject the gasoline into the hole we just drilled. By shaking the can, the gasoline will dissolve any dried paint left inside. I'll pour out this dirty mixture to ensure the interior is completely clean so our internal valve won't clog later. I'm using a paper towel to wipe the top part clean. For the next step, I'm taking an old bicycle inner tube and cutting away the rubber to salvage the metal valve stem. I use my pliers to remove the inner core and the locking nuts until I have just the bare metal piece to work with. I securely clamp the valve stem in my vise. I'm using an angle grinder to carefully cut off the wider threaded portion at the bottom. This leaves us with a smooth metal tube that will fit perfectly into the hole we drilled on the can. If you find this video interesting, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any interesting ideas coming soon. To permanently attach our new valve, I'm preparing a 2-part epoxy. It's important to use equal parts of the resin and hardener. I'll use a small plastic stick to mix them thoroughly to ensure the strongest possible bond and a leak-free seal. I'll carefully apply the mixed epoxy around the edge of the drilled hole and insert our modified valve stem. I'm taking my time to apply a generous layer of epoxy all around the valve to create a perfectly airtight seal, which is absolutely critical for holding pressure later. Once the glue is dry and solid, I'll take a pair of tweezers and carefully screw the valve core back inside the stem. Now for the fun part. I have some black paint here. I draw it up into my syringe and slowly inject it right through our new valve stem. This amazing modification allows you to refill the can with any color or type of liquid you desire. To make the spray can function again, we need to add pressure back into it. I'm attaching a standard foot pump to the valve and pumping air inside. You just need enough pressure to push the liquid out in a fine mist. Be careful not to overpressurize the can. Let's test our homemade tool on this wooden tray. Look how perfectly it works. It sprays just as smoothly and evenly as a brand new can. We've created an incredible refillable spray paint can that saves money and the environment. If you enjoyed this project, please give this video a big thumbs up, share it with your friends, and leave a comment below. Don't forget to subscribe for more fantastic DIY ideas. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.